Okay, this is the white noise machine. It comes with a user manual, and we have an AC wall adapter if needed, a USB cable, and the unit itself. Now, it always has to be plugged in to a power source because this is not battery operated. There are a total of 25 sounds available on the unit, and I just want to show you the controls here. You have a timer button right here, and that timer button will allow you to set a continuous play, 1, 2, 3, or 4 hour timer button. On the left, you have the on-off button right where my finger is. Below that is the volume down and volume up buttons. That circle next to the volume up button is the color changing mode for the lights. The starburst in the center is actually to turn on the light. Your play, rewind, forward, and back is to actually cycle through all the different sounds, all 25 sounds. So what I'm going to do is just show you the lights, and I'm going to play each sound so that you can hear what it sounds like. Okay, so this is the unit. Let me see if I could. Okay, I'm going to just turn on the light. You can operate the unit with the light only, and you could, you know, have a different color of your choosing or whatever. You could also have the light on the unit as you're playing the music. So I'm going to just turn off the light so it's not a distraction, and then I'm going to turn on the unit. I'm going to call out each sound as it's played so that you know what it sounds like. Let me lower that a bit. So that's the brown noise, pink noise, blue noise, white noise, soft fan, household fan, industrial fan, big fan, rain on the yard, heavy rain. Now this next one doesn't sound like it should. Rain on a window. So this is what they think rain on a window is. Stream in the cave. A brook. A river. A gentle sea wave. A mighty sea wave. It doesn't sound mighty to me. A little sea wave. Next one is my favorite. Singing birds. Campfire. Train, piano, Bram's lullaby, alpha wave with dripping, whatever that means, stardust, that one's very nice as well. And meditation. Those were all the 25 sounds. I like this unit, but I do give it 3 out of 5 stars. The reason is I don't like having to cycle through all 25 sounds to get to the one I want. Other sound machines have 3 buttons. Like the white noise button is usually 1 button, and then the lullabies are another, and nature sounds another. It makes it a little bit easier to cycle through sounds when you have 3 to choose from because it divides it in thirds. This also doesn't have a headset port on the back, and you always have to be attached to a power supply, which is understood. I mean, it's a nice machine, but I give three and a half stars. It certainly works and is certainly useful. It all depends on price and features.
This review is for the Color Noise Sound Machine with 10 colors, a nightlight, and 25 soothing sounds. So I'll jump right into the review here by taking a look at the powering on without light, and then here's the first light that it's defaulted to. And I'm going to cycle through the sounds here. So here you can see that it's on continuous right now, and there's a couple different options to cycle through how many hours you want to leave it on or leave it on continuous. And here is the volume test. I'm going to turn it all the way down, and I'm going to turn it all the way up. The video doesn't really do it justice, but the thing is really loud, which is awesome. And just keep an eye on that power light. It can be an issue if you need the room completely dark. It throws off a lot of light. It kind of became an issue for me a little bit. Here are all the colors, the 10 different colors. And they do look vibrant, and they're pretty cool to have. My son loves the red one and the blue. And circling back around to the power light, throwing off a crazy amount of light, to the point where I did have to cover it up. My son needs the room completely dark, but he also needs the sound to be almost like filling the room. But overall, this checked all the boxes, and I couldn't be happier with this purchase.
There's a lot, but this is my favorite. There's a lot, but that one's definitely my favorite.